What is up, and welcome to Loose Beats, where our motto is chill out and make a beat, because life isn't that serious. I'm Toby A.K.A. Kushing from the T&D channel. Make sure you check out everything we do. And today, I was making this beat the other day, and I wanted to go back and check out a couple little tricks I did with the 808s. It turned out really nice, and they're just kind of offset and a little dissonant in different parts, so I kind of wanted to break down something I found that worked really well. So let's hear like a clip of our drop, and then we'll break this bitch down. I can't help it, keep on falling over. I don't either heard of life, running something you don't know about it. I've been living wrong. I can't help it, keep on falling over. I don't either heard of life, running something you don't know about it. So that's a little clip of the beat we got so far. I just started working on this on one of our lives. I do them every Wednesday. If you haven't checked those out, where I make a beat live with some people and get some influence, So let's quickly jump over what our intro is into the beat. So we've got a couple different guitar tracks going. We can check them out. We've got our just steady driving force guitar down here. And then we've got a more lead tone. And so those two are driving together with our piano here. So you can hear what that one's coming in as. We got some real glitched out kind of reggae piano with the highs taken out, And then we've got another one here. And see, that one's on this really fast tape delay, just so it's kind of a ping pong effect. We want it coming right back and doubling that sound to give it a little shaky feeling, So with that, we've got the intro, and then it comes into our drop, which we've got a couple different things going here. Let's see, we got a couple different instruments. We've got a couple different things going with the drums. This arcade frenzy. We've got our hats and our kick. Doing some Mario noises and effects and shit like that. Yeah, so this one's going to have a lot of experimental stuff in it. This one, I'm really swinging for the fences and just seeing what can come out, when you take some rules away. Keep on falling over. Then we've got this sample going, some warbly drum kit. Yeah, and I think that that warbly, almost bass effect brings a lot out in those drum kits too. And then we've got our melodies going through our studio violas, Chinese violin. We can see how those are moving just with the vocoder pretty much. That Chinese violin, once again, there's a lot of sound effects and weird ones that came out in this. That's what happens when you take mushrooms and throw the rule book out the window. You get sound effects and shit. So we've got those going. We've got our steel drums below that, just following along. And so if you'll notice already, I've chopped off the first half of our melody, and it's just using the vocals, bringing it in, and then we kind of finish off the phrase with all of these melody instruments. So now to the 808s. The thing I wanted to show you, two different kind of ideas here. One is on this first section, not only cutting off our first part of our phrase, but even when the 808s come in late, already late, we come in on the 2. So you'll hear it hit on the 11 right here is where they're supposed to drop, but then there's just on that second beat. So I can't help it, keep on falling over. I don't see the hurt of that shit. Something you don't know. So here we come in, and again, instead of hitting right on, we just want to hit on that late 2. And that creates this weird space of tension to where you know it should be there, you know the subtone should be there, but it's absent. And then it kind of surprises you with it, you know? And the other aspect here was during the verse. So I've got the beginning of a verse. I've just got a scratch track. I don't have it mixed in, and it's not finished, but it's just the beginning of an idea. And you can kind of see what I'm doing here leading into the second drop of our sub. All I do is fucking get foolish, pharmaceutic. Everybody's boring, I just wanna fucking make music. I know you like to party, but I do it for relief. It's a treat, but don't get it twisted. Daddy's gotta eat and keep your wits about you. I slide it right up, light up, side up, shine a flashing purple, throw your hands up. Yeah, so run through that idea. But if you could hear, not only is the first part of the phrase cut out, and we're hitting on the second. This first note is dissonant. It's not in the right key. It's slightly above. So you kind of hear it come in late, then on the second, and then it's just like hanging on this very dissonant note. And then the second time through, it actually settles into our note, and it kind of like causes some peace to fill you, right? Because it's so awkward and dissonant and off that that your brain wants to fix it, right? But it won't allow it to until that second time through. So hear it one more time and see what I'm talking about. All I do is fucking get foolish, pharmaceutic. Everybody's boring, I just wanna fucking make music. I know you like to party, but I do it for relief. And then that second time we want to hit it right on, but I just want to create this odd sense of uncomfortability in the 808s. And these were two little tricks I found, starting them midway through a phrase or a quarter through a phrase, starting it on a 2 instead of a 1, and then allowing room for some dissonant 808s to create even more tension as you bring them in, And so those were just a couple of things I found on this one that I thought were cool and wanted to break down for you guys since I was just playing around. This is one that, of course, it needs a lot of work, and needs to finish the verse and, get all the vocals dialed in. But I think it's a cool idea, and it really did pull off that awkward feeling that I was going for, And once you settle in and you actually hear that note and it's in the right place, like it's so much more satisfying because your brain has been wanting it the entire time, But anyway, that's it. I just wanted to show y'all a little 808 tips that I've found recently, and love y'all, and make sure to check out everything else we do. Check out our Patreon. We put new stuff up all the time. We've got a show where we watch new music videos and rate them. It's a game show style thing. We break down Grateful Dead lyrics. We watch movies. We have an extra podcast that gets wild and crazy. So make sure to check that out. And check me out under Kushing on every platform. I'm always trying to get new stuff out. This one, will probably be finished within the next month or something. I have to have time to get to all these things, but I love starting new shit. That's my problem. And lastly, check out Real Bird, which is our company. It's a cult. Get some shit for the summer. We got some new stuff hopefully coming out soon. So check that out, and we love you, and we'll see you soon. Let's go out on this beat. I can't help it, keep on falling over.